program. All right, our last question today comes from Chris. Chris says, I have a blog with roughly 11,000 page views a month. That's great. That covers the topic of welding. And I plan to launch a membership around starting a welding business because it's something that I have been doing for the last 11 years. Chris, this is an awesome niche. I love this community. I swear we have more variety of niche businesses. Like, hey, who'd you talk to tonight? Everybody else is like, well, it's helping this guy become a life coach like everybody else does, right? Or teaching him how to start a podcast like everybody else does. No, man, this dude's welding. He has 8,000 degrees of fire in his palms, and he's ready to take down the steel. And he's teaching other people how to do it. That is a cool membership, man. That might be one of the coolest. All right. What can I do to figure out if people are interested in doing this? All right. So, one, you're going to have to figure out where welders are and how they're hanging out, right? But I would think that this actually might be a step back. I'm not sure if you're necessarily... I guess you're looking for welders in some way. And then this is really a business opportunity more than anything. It's like how to be in the welding business, how to get jobs in the welding business. Is this like, Chris, is this like you are a welder and you have your own business called like Chris's Welding and you show up when they need welding on sites? Like, that's pretty cool. But I would say this would probably be some kind of education thing too, where you show people how to become a certified welder, how to do the welding. Maybe you have technique videos in there where you teach them. That would be an awesome thing. And you're more looking for that big net of people who are looking to improve themselves or have a trade. Like maybe you've got laborers or people who have made a really good money in car shops and stuff like that, and they maybe know how to weld, but they're not quite certified yet, or I don't know how it exactly works. So maybe it's like taking a big group of people down the career path to become a welder, and then run your own business as a welder would be like the peak ascension. So I think the most similar niche to this that I can think of is we've got a couple people that run nursing communities, and they take like a big bunch of people who like want to learn how to be a nurse. They get them ready to go apply for schools and do all that stuff and learn how to do that. And then they teach them more nursing stuff, and then they become a nurse, right? I think that's how you cast your wide net. I would not focus on people who are just welders, and that's all they are. This is more like become a welder, start a welding business, even if you've never welded before. Like, right? Like how to start a welding business, even if you've never touched the torch. Like that would be like the tagline, the headline for this business. And then I would love to know, Chris, what are your top 5 pages on that welding website? Maybe we could talk about that in the forums a little bit inside of the Flip Lifestyle community, because that's going to tell you why people are coming. Knowing how many page views your website gets is not as important as knowing the top 5 pages that people come to, because that's probably 80% of your traffic. Okay. So check that out. And, but think broader. Like I would start this membership as, hey, you're a tradesperson. You love to work with your hands. Let me show you how to start a welding business, even if you've never welded before, or you're not a certified welder, and then guide them through that process, like as much as possible. Like, how do you get certified as a welder? How do you learn how to use the welding? All your free content would be showing people welding, cool welding stuff, right? Like that would be what I would do for like YouTube and your blog. It's like, hey, I'm going to show you how to use this welder to melt this metal into a shape, because I have no clue about anything welding. That's what I would say. But like, I would make your free content stuff like that to draw in people who love to watch this welding stuff that leads to a bridge of what if this could become your job, right? And then you could show people, you could like film what you do at work, right? Like if you got a job and you ask the person with it, like, hey, can I film some stuff? Like let them do it. And then figure it out. But you definitely a cool niche. A lot of people out there would love to get into welding because it pays so much. And I think you got a very interesting idea there, man. It's awesome stuff. Good stuff. Hey, y'all. Shane Sams here from the Flip Lifestyle Podcast and fliplifestyle.com. My wife, Jocelyn, and I are former school teachers who figured out how to make our entire living on the internet. And now we help other families do the same. Thank you so much for listening to today's featured online business question from a real member of the Flip Your Life community. I hope that you enjoyed today's show and that it helped you get unstuck and take your next steps in your online business journey. Have you ever had a question about online business, making money online, or becoming an internet entrepreneur? My wife Jocelyn and I have helped thousands of people start, build, and grow their own online businesses and create stable, predictable, recurring revenue for their family. We would love to help you and your family too inside of the Flip Your Life community. Each month we host live members-only Q&As where we help you get unstuck and move closer to your family's dream. We would love to see you on our next Q&A inside of the Flip Your Life community. All you have to do is go to flippedlifestyle.com/free. That's flippedlifestyle.com/FREE. And you can sign up for a 30-day free trial to the Flip Your Life community. That's going to give you access to every single course, every single community forum, and 2 member calls every single month where you can come and ask questions live. That's flippedlifestyle.com/free. Go sign up for your free trial today. That's all I've got today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single episode of the Q&A with S&J. Tell us what you think about today's show in the comments or go leave us a 5-star review. And tune in every single week for the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast, where we help a real member of the Flip Your Life community one-on-one, and then we air that conversation live for everyone to hear. Remember, all you need is 100 people to pay you $50 a month to make $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year. That's enough money to flip your life and change your family future. Until next time, get out there, take action, and do whatever it takes to flip your life. We'll see you then.